Hello everyone, welcome back to the Louvre. I took about a week off because I was very tired. It's funny because it was going so well. And I thought, why would I ever get tired of doing this? And I suddenly hit a brick wall where I just couldn't do it anymore. So instead of abandoning things altogether like I used to, I took a small break and now I'm jumping back in. I don't really have anything new to show, but I thought I'd go over what I'm going to be doing next. So I know what to do, and you know what to expect. The next thing I want to finish is all the high walls for the inner courtyard. It just makes this space look so much better instead of looking like it hasn't loaded in properly. I just about started over here. You can see the first parts of a pavilion emerging there. It's easy, it's just the same as that side. It's still hard to work on. It's just all the counting and that kind of thing that trains me. Then of course there's this pavilion over here which is completely different to the others. And then there's these rooms here. I was going to call them the hexagon rooms, but they're definitely not hexagons. That is an octagon. Slight pause as I count in my head how many sides that has. Another thing I haven't mentioned yet is that this courtyard over here is built at entirely the wrong height. I don't know what I was doing when I built it. I worked out that it was slightly wrong when I was doing this bit. There's a few steps up here and then it goes into a level that's the same as this courtyard. And that makes sense, because in the real thing, these pillars are at the same height as the bottom of the windows, and all these doors are at floor level. So it actually works, and I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place, but there we go, I've got that to fix. Always good fun. And this place looks so much better now the main courtyard floor is finished. Well, mostly anyway. When it's finished loading in, you will see the edge here where I've cut it off. And that's because the landmarks that are out here where it goes to are not in place yet. So in this area, in line with this centre line of the courtyard, there's an upside down pyramid which extends into the shopping centre area underneath. And there's also a road that goes around it. It extends from some of these arches over here. I think I've got them labelled actually, which one's a road and which ones are not. Route. Path. Yeah, very descriptive, I know. The road goes diagonally from these tunnels all the way to the roundabout where the pyramid is, and then it goes in a straight line from there, out the other side of the building. And when it loads in, you'll get a shock because the building doesn't exist yet. Poor server trying to catch up. So the tunnels will be about here, but obviously to put them properly in place, this area needs to be finished, because I have no idea where the outside wall here lies. I have no idea how much space the outside wall is going to take up. So I guess this whole wing of the Louvre will have to be at least mapped out before I can work on that. So this area here follows the same formula as the other side. There's two large courtyards, and each one is surrounded by sets of rooms. And this area honestly terrifies me because in the previous Louvre this area was quite well developed and I know how long it took to make it. And there was also some really beautiful rooms here that I was very proud of, so at least I'll be able to copy those quite easily, just to a slightly newer scale. I don't quite know what happened here because I originally started off building it using this corner as a guide, hoping it would be, or thinking it was square, but it's definitely not square, so I guess I'll have to investigate that. This is going to be the red room. There's a lovely red room that goes here. And this room below here is like the blueprint for all the Louvre builds we've had so far. In the first one it was the first room I built, and in the second one it was the room I built alongside the first one in order to scale it up properly. It's actually a good one because it's just a load of windows and arches that go over them, so it's a good way for testing out scale to see if the general concept actually works. It'll be nice to work on this area. I've been longing for some interiors because there's so much outside that still needs to be done. I just want to add cafes and weird staff areas and wallpaper and secret little staircases and that kind of thing. Limestone gets a bit bland after a while. I think I need to increase the view distance of the server, even though I time out enough as it is. I would like to be able to at least see the whole thing at one go, so it won't unload at the other end while I'm flying around. It's almost there. Half the time it doesn't unload. Also, what I think might be fun, once I've got all the rooms in under the pavilions that surround this area, I might start working on this bit. Because this area is really easy, it's just geometry. It's one of my favourite areas. We already know where that bit goes. And there's no room at this end yet, but there will be. That kind of, you can see the shape of the tunnel here. Oh no. Let me in, please. I was not done. Oh. Okay, the surfer was really behind. I'll pick up my head from on the pyramid, if it will let me. Apparently not. Ow.